overtime. This we've done over an hour, but now this is the overtime of just still trying to solve this mystery that he did not solve before. And
Things will go a little faster because we ain't got to read the same story twice.
oh, I don't have to read it. Okay, this is overtime. All right, this is where we kick back. This is where we can kick
No,
back.
I
We
mean
gotta
reading still
relax.
will happen,
I
but
still gotta
just
read. Am I getting paid the
yeah,
same?
yeah, you still getting paid the same.
Uh, what am I doing?
Oh, I'm sorry, you getting OT, you getting OT.
Oh, I was gonna say, it don't matter if I while we do this, huh?
All right, here go the new
Where we at?
dialogue.
Where we at? Oh, we sitting next to the elderly man in a suit. You shouldn't be watching this if you haven't seen the other one. The man regards you with a dismissive glance. I'm doing a dismissive glance. You can't hear it. Anyway, but when you ask him if he knows anything about lot number two, he smiles, eager to show off his knowledge. That didn't come across in the microphone, did it? No one heard that, right?
Yeah, man. That sounds like somebody tooting and booting over there.
No, no, that's not what that was. It was a chair. But of course, it's Yardley. Man, that chair stinks.
We must have some broccoli.
That chair must have broccoli. That's what I was thinking. But of course, it's Yardley's bolt piece in the infamous triptych, and the subject is presumed to be Zachary. He was an arrogant man, a businessman, and successful in his own right, but not creative. Hmm. Hmm. It was said that deep down he was jealous of his brother's art, so he stirred things up between them. The man leaned back in his chair. The auction was about to start. Then he whispered, "You might have some, but you ain't never had nothing like this. Just wait till you see my. Oh, wait till you see my. Oh." And you thought that was weird. Jerry, you want to say that too?
No, no.
Hmm. Because that's a weird thing to lean over in somebody's ear that you just met.
Very, very.
To say you might have some, but you ain't never had nothing like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He also whispered that he definitely knew which buttons to press. Whoa.
Oh my God.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, this guy coming on to you, man. Must have had broccoli. The bids come in, and Yardley Bolt's portrait in oil is eventually sold for a tidy sum of money. The winner is a surprisingly young and scruffy looking man who seems like he'd be more at home in a tech startup rather than
Okay.
acquired art. After I read that,
Okay.
to avoid looking like a deranged stalker, wait a minute. I think I read that.
All right, let's get
Wait,
that
what's going
too.
on?
All
Wait, what's
right.
going on? Okay. I think he's finna go to the dude house.
All right, we
Okay.
skip that too. All
All
right,
right.
that's
Hey, I like
called
this
okay.
overtime stuff. It's giving me time to do other stuff.
All right, okay. I always
This new?
okay. Here we go.
Oh, it's something new. Which room would you like to search first? Now, I don't know if y'all remember the last time he went to the living room because he was super lazy. But guess what? This time he's doing something different. Which way we going? He went to the library first. Oh, this new. This new, right? I don't think I read
Yeah.
this one. Naturally, the library, with its oak paneling and floor to ceiling shelves, is home to a multitude of serious looking hard. I'm not reading that. What yours say?
Back.
Oh, yours say hardbacks?
Hmm.
Okay, all right, because that's not what mine say. I don't know not like the stack of Pulp Fiction you have at home.
Oh, he
You
got Pulp Fiction movies?
you do a cursory look. You probably think you're looking around the room saying curse words, huh? I think that's what you think a cursory look is. I feel like that's what you think it is. Somebody looking around the room going, shit, damn, shit, damn, shit. Is that what you think? Tell the truth. That's what you think, huh? We know it's what you think. You do a cursory look around. Shit, damn, shit, damn. But quickly realize that you need to focus your efforts. Maybe searching for a particular author will pay dividends. Which author would you want to search for the dividends? There's Oscar Wilde, who I believe committed suicide. There's Mary Shelley, not sure if she committed suicide. There's Edgar Allan Poe, who definitely committed suicide. Yeah?
Mm.
Did all of them commit suicide? I'm assuming. We have to look that up. He went with Poe?
Mhm.
That's where you went? You quickly
Mhm.
find the section and pull the black fat cat down from the shelf. In
Whoa.
an instant, it says book, Gerald. It's the name of the book. In an instance, there's a bone hard rattling below, and a sickly sweet stench of fresh vomit fills your nostrils. You wretch. That's what you're doing, because you smell vomit in the book. You feel me?
Yeah.
You run frantically to the door. Tip, 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 tip. That's how fast you was running. But once you reach the hallway, the noise tip, 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 and smell disappear as quickly as they came. After that, there's no way you're going back inside that library. So, where do you search next? It says you have encountered a new story moment. The fat black cat. Do you go in the kitchen or do you go in the living room?
You know where I'm
He's
going.
he went back in the living room. Um, I think we read that already. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. And now, okay, yeah. He going in the room. Okay. Somebody laughing. Yeah, remember
Okay.
that. You remember that.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
This
I
the new
thought
one.
you went to the Muslim the last time.
I went to search the graveyard.
All right. With a painful creak, the heavy door finally opens, and you step into the dim mausoleum. That's the door. That's a painful creak.
That door must be stopped.
You see, it's painful at first, and then it turns into more of a creaking. It's nuanced. You get it. You get it. It's bone chillingly cold in there. And filled with toms. That's what Gerald would say if he read that. He would definitely say toms. But it says tombs, but he would say toms. He would he would say the B. Definitely. I just feel that way. In the in the fading light, you read four names, then gulp as you face up to a nightmarish prospect. Are you really going to open one of these tomes? I think he's gonna do it. If you draw the line at disturbing corpses, then you should leave the mausoleum. However, if you're currently thinking, in for a penny, in for a pound, then you could stay to poke around. I don't know. I don't know what that means. In for a penny, in for a pound. You could stay to poke around. I've never heard that terminology. Is that a human thing that humans say? Anyway, are you going to leave the mausoleum, or are you going to stay around the corpses and poke around? If it's one thing I know about Gerald, he likes to poke corpses. So,
Mm-hmm.
which corpse would you like to poke first? Yardley,
You already. You
Clarissa,
already know.
Wendy,
Oh,
or
Clarissa?
Xavier? Wait a
I like
minute.
that name.
Don't.
I
I
like
think
Clarissa.
that's a. Okay. It takes quite a bit of effort. Eventually, the heavy stone ridges. Wait, that says yours say edges or ridges?
Edges.
Mine says ridges. It says lubricated ridges. Heavy stone lubricated ridges to the side, allowing you to peek inside. And when you do, it's not what you were expecting. Hmm.
This is a dude? Gonna be a
Uh.
dude in the casket?
I
Hope
think
it's
I
a
know.
woman.
I think I know who Clarissa is. I think it's a mulatto.
Oh,
Clarissa is now just a skeletal remains wrapped in the remnants of a blue dress. But the shocking thing is that she is not alone. Nestled at her side lies another skeleton. This one, presumably a male. It is
how he know?
dressed. It is because it is dressed in what must have been a very fine suit. And despite the dirt and mold, you can still see a brown, not yellow brown, Gerald's favorite crayon, stain of old dry blood on the shirt collar. It looks like this body was dumped in with poor Aunt Clarissa. But who was it? And how did they die? And just as you ponder this mystery, there's a distinct cough behind you. Those are three distinct coughs. If you knew who those people were, then you would know which one was theirs. I know the last
Mm-hmm.
one because that was my manager at J.C. Penney's in the 70s. That was a long time ago. She coughed like that. No filter
He must
tips.
have been a smoker.
Yeah, no filter
Oh, yeah,
tips.
okay.
No filter tips. And she smoked a cigarette from the other way.
The port you light?
The part you liked, yeah. I never understood it.
She must take breaks on her back when she goes for a smoke break. She must lay down.
I never seen her do that. She do
Mm-hmm.
smoke the lid part. She did smoke the lid part. But all you would see was the part that you're supposed to stick in your mouth, hanging out of her lips. That's how far she would put it in her mouth. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All you saw was the little brown part, if it had a filter. Because she deep throated the cigarette to smoke it in her throat. What?
Nothing. Continue
Everybody
with the
don't do that?
story.
Everybody don't do that? Oh, anyway, there was a distinct cough directly behind you. Continue.
Okay.
You scream, ah! But it is a strangled sound as absolute fear constricts your throat.
Whoa.
Standing there is a man, one of the boat triplets with a paintbrush protruding from his eyeball. Uh-oh. He nods in acknowledgement, making a wooden handle waggle in his eyeball and down his throat. You feel sick as you watch the blood ooze out his eyeball and some around his throat and then trickle down to his butt cheek and soak into his shirt collar. That's you, the body in the tomb. Got it in one. Zachary Bolt in the flesh, or not, as the case might be. With his own joke, he tries to wink, but the paintbrush is in the way, so it just wiggled a little bit.
Hey, okay, hold on,
What?
give me 1 second. He said he got to read that last part again.
What you mean?
Yeah, I think he didn't notice the quotations. All right, yeah, okay, I let him know.
I don't know
They
which
say
person. I don't know which person this is. Is this the
it's,
old
it's
man
your
that was sitting there?
it's it's your Uncle Zachary. It's a different person, different voice.
I don't have. How many different.
Hey, you the
What?
narrator. You getting paid the big bucks. That's why
Where
they
it
pay you.
started? It started got
The
in.
got it. Yeah, got it.
Got in. in one, Zachary Bolt in the flesh, or not as the case may be. Wink, wink.
Hey, we
He the
going
type
off.
person. He the type person that wink when he say it. That's that thing. Still, I have been winding old Yardley up. Sitting for a portrait is terminally dull, so I had to liven things up a bit. Yardley was always so easy to cock tease. I just had to mention Xavier's lax exhibition, and poor old Yard would blow a gasket. Yardley murdered you with a paintbrush? You're the one? You're in one of the triptych portraits.
It's
I don't know.
getting good.
Are you
It's
solving?
getting good.
Solving?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, 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 you cheeky bastard. They painted the picture in my actual blood. Can you believe it? And they left the paintbrush in the murder weapon in my eyeball. I'll tell the police that you're here. Oh wait, who is that? Is that you or me? I don't know. I'll tell the police that you're here. You can be properly. Oh, is you
Oh no,
saying
that's
this?
you.
That's
Yeah.
definitely yeah. So so Gerald like so Gerald say, I'll tell the police. I tell the police that you're here. You can be properly buried and can have justice unless you want to protect him. That's the scoundrel, brother or not. The truth must come out after that vehement proclamation. I'm gonna disappear now. And then he left. And then the final resting place of Zachary Bolt. Although it would be useful if you could find that murder weapon, I thought he had it in his. Oh, wait a minute. You have the option to take the shirt collar. What's that? We got blood on it? What, you gonna do test the DNA? You take the blood-stained shirt collar as proof of this discovery. Then replace the lid and think about examining another one of your ancestors' tombs. However, if you don't want to, push your luck, you can leave the mausoleum. You have encountered a new story moment. The shirt queef.
Mm.
Poke around Yardley's corpse like a freak, or you could leave the mausoleum, or you could dig up Xavier because you're just a weirdo. I don't know. I'm not judging. That's judging. You could just dig up Xavier. Or you can open up Wendy's tomb. That's all I'm saying. It's on you what you do. I'm just here. Yes, I feel like you pick Yardley. So no, wait. Despite your best efforts, leveraging yourself against the other tombs and pushing it with all your might, Yardley's lid remains securely in place with a curse. That's you, Gerald, because you're cursing. With a curse and a slam of your fist on the stone, you give up and look around. You can either check out the other tombs or leave the mausoleum. Which one is he thinking about? He couldn't get that one open. He's Why is he going back to Clarissa? I mean, you just like Clarissa? Because I feel like you just came out of Clarissa's.
Okay, okay, okay.
He can't leave Clarissa alone. This dude weird, man. I mean, I'm judging again. It's totally up to you. Damn, you hitting her on the side of the house?
Damn, it kicked me to the curve.
All the way back out the
Oh,
house?
Yeah, this a whole nother. Look, time to go to the
You know how
orangery.
long, you know how long I've been waiting to go in the orangery. You know he picked it not to go because I wanted to go so bad. The last video. It's just a posh conservatory, you grumble. But as you close the orangery door, the plants start to shake and shimmy. You might be able to hear this because I'm actually doing it now. This might be. Could you hear that? I didn't know if you could
Yeah.
hear my platform shoes. This guy got still had these platform shoes on. But the nipple clamps this. It sounds like a fierce wind is blowing through their leaves, but you can feel nothing. Abruptly, everything goes still, and an agonized groan comes from a large rubber tree. The tree is groaning? That's the tree, Gerald. That's the tree. I'm charging y'all extra, man. This is crazy. I'm putting it
Mm.
overtime. The man who staggers out from behind the word that Gerald wouldn't be able to say looks familiar, but this boat brother is not at his best. His features are thin and pinched. Ouch. His skin is waxy gray green, and vomit dribbles down his chin. Gross. He smashes a transparent fist down on a pot plant. Boom. But it only makes a slight shudder. Doof. And this impotence, ED, infuriates him even more. Who is this guy, man? Continue. This is revenge from beyond the grave. My own brother poisoned me with arsenic. At least death was swift for Zachary. This is a never-ending torture, he bellows. Oh, he had a voice? I'm not doing it.
Mm.
That was his voice. Me and him had the same voice. Is that cool? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I can't think of another one.
Mhm. Yeah, I knew another one was coming. I wasn't worried.
Shit. When it does indoor, doesn't it? I mean, but that's how he talk. I don't know.
He he must be adopted.
But it does indoor, doesn't it? But your voice fades away as you realize that telling a ghost he's dead is probably not the most tactful thing. However, the Phantom is not paying any attention. He's too busy dragging his easel forward. See how you got an easel? You got a ghost
Hmm.
easel? You have a ghost easel, you can have a ghost phone. That's all I'm saying. Ghost accessories. Look it up. Ghostaccessories.com. And in a frenzy, starts drawing on the canvas. So you got a ghost paintbrush. See what I'm saying? Ghost can get accessories. It must be charcoal because he swipes a black stick. Whoa. Across, then licks the tip of his
Mm.
fingers to smudge it in an artful fashion. After spitting on the tip, he then goes, mmm. This might be impressive, except for his fingers and mouth and tongue are stained black. And it's all mixing with the vomit, and it's just really nasty, but kind of turning you on at the same time because you're Gerald. What do you do next? Continue. You creep forward to view his penis and see that he didn't even draw anything, and the charcoal disappears. It's just a white canvas, a ghost canvas that he probably got from a ghost art store. He really is trapped in limbo. And I know if you're reading this and you're Gerald, you might think he's doing a limbo, going under a pole. You know, leaning back, a limbo
Mm.
pole. Look it up. Gerald knows. The ghost then fades away, with the last thing being an awful slurp as he sucks on his thumb once more. You leave the orangery? This is where I wanted to go. Where do you go next? I should have never went to orangery. Orangery is disgusting.
I'll
Now
go
you
back
going
into the
back.
house.
He's going back to the house. Okay. You've already explored the ground floor, so you climb up the stairs. The doors are ajar, and you can see the master bedroom is nearby. Where's Hard Studio driver? I said, yeah. Yeah, we've been here before. So where you go next? I think you didn't we go there? No. This place is exactly how you imagine an art studio to look, cluttered with various paintings and paraphernalia. It might make your search more efficient if you knew what the hell you was looking for. Now, what are you gonna search for? Nothing? You haven't learned anything useful so far? Or information that Zachary's ghost gave you? He chose information that Zachary's ghost gave you. Well, Zachary did make it clear that a murder weapon, the paintbrush, stabbed through his eyeball, was hidden in plain sight. So that's where you go first. And there it is, standing in a pot with the others. The only difference being that this one had a little brown red stain on it, not yellow brown, because yellow brown is Joe's favorite crayon. We've established that earlier in an earlier video. Yellow brown. Mine is red orange. Joe's is yellow brown. I'm trying to think it's a yellow brown with a little bit of green. I feel like he like it with a little bit of green too, but mostly yellow brown. The same color as underwear is what I'm saying. Anyway, listen. Certain that the police could be able to get Zachary's DNA from it. You put the paintbrush in your pocket. Nasty. Nasty. Go get a bag, bro. This and the actual corpse should clear up the entire mystery of this sudden disappearance for all those years ago. Feeling pleased with your progress, you exit the studio. But where will you go next? You have encountered a new story. Moment. The I don't know. I don't know what he did. We in a bedroom? Okay. The bedroom is small, unadorned, and quite depressing. Man, my life. On
Servant
the
quarters.
Oh, in the servant quarters? Oh, okay. On the nearby chest of drawers, you spot a book, Alias Grace, and a note is inscribed inside. Dear Agnes, I thought of you. You're not sure if this is meant ironically or not, but this must be Agnes's room. What do you search first? The fireplace, inside the cupboard, under the loose, squeaky, wet floorboard that you just happen to be standing on? I don't know. Something made him look under the floorboard that he just happened to be standing on. I don't know. I don't know what made him do it. It comes up easily, having been only wedged in a place rather than nailed. And underneath, you find a dented tin container full of coins and notes. The stolen cash, the stolen stash is worthless now, but it must have been a fortune for the servant. Not such a loyal
What?
servant, it would seem. You replace everything and stand up, but then your flesh crawls. Wait a minute. What problem did you
Hey,
have?
how you do that? How you make your flesh crawl? What's so man? What can make a flesh crawl? I wonder. As an
Hmm.
icy breath gently strokes your neck. Oh, I think I felt it.
Did you feel it?
I think I felt.
You feel it? Is your flesh crawling?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You turn slowly, sensing the figure close behind you, then hearing its cruel laugh. That's how cruel. That's cruel. Imagine that, man. Imagine you just bought your ice cream. It's a triple stack. As soon as you get it, it fall on the ground. Somebody next to you. That's cruel. That's cruel. Just sit in that for a moment. Reflect on that.
A triple
It,
stack?
it is a young woman in a white nightgown, kind of thick, but her eyes are piercing yellow and her teeth are unnaturally
Oh,
long
she got
and
jaundice.
jagged. Yeah,
She got jaundice, and she was
but
smoking pipe.
also her teeth are long and jagged. The laugh becomes a snarl, her lips pulling back. The unmistakable sign of an addict.
Yeah.
And then you stutter, Agnes? The ghost freezes, a frown crinkling up its forehead. It seems to be thinking about that. Does it not know who it is anymore? And in that split second of spectral indecision, you took off.
All right.
It's what it says. So you took off. And you say Yoorng. Ain't that yoing? That's how you say that, right? Yours don't say that? Anyway, you are halfway down the landing when you realize that it hasn't followed. In fact, you're pretty sure that it's gone completely, although you're not risking it. So that leaves you with only one place to check. You head towards the Lord Master bedroom. I thought you went there already.
Well, it's gonna always end up to that part. I can tell.
You step in the bedroom, blah, blah, blah. Yeah,
Yeah.
he arrogant still. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Cool guy. Seems like a cool guy.
Okay.
Okay, what's this?
Okay. Are you gonna expose anything? This the new
Am I?
line. This new.
This is new.
Yeah.
You don't need a second chance to run out the bedroom. He tried to grab you by the. Wait a minute. Yeah, he did this already. He tried to grab your penis and his hand went through your balls.
Oh,
And
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was a new line to me because I didn't have that. I didn't have that ball lecture.
Oh. There's a terrible bellowing. Oh. He trapped in the bedroom. Yeah, we went through that. And the house on fire. So, you know. Okay. Blast. I knew I shouldn't have. That's Gerald, man. I knew I shouldn't have. But regrets will have to wait. Someone has already phoned the emergency. Yeah. What you gonna say? You found the shirt and collar and the paintbrush? That's what you gonna say? Snitch ass nigga. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to judge. You talk to 12 and take them to the mausoleum and roll on all your partners to reduce your sentence because you Gerald. You shove open Clarissa's tomb once more. DNA tests eventually prove your claim, namely that you a snitch and that's Zachary Bolton. You also give them the paintbrush, your phone number, your pager number, 2 email addresses, because you're a snitch and you like helping 12. And you explain how you found it in an artist studio. You draw them a picture. You just do everything to help them. It will be conclusively proved that this is Zachary's blood. And once the auction painting is examined too, the gruesome discovery is made. They painted it with his blood, Lord. Yardley painted the red velvet cushion in Zachary's blood. You know it. You know it and I know it. We read that. Although charges cannot be brought, and you can't try to get money out of for snitching, Yardley is named as the only suspect in his brother's murder. And you just happy with yourself because you like helping the cops. Not that
Mm.
anything's wrong with that. Not that anything's wrong with that. And I'm not judging. Continue. Next. You ain't finding in the pond though. And you know what? You didn't find a missing triptych. So, unbeknownst to you, the triptych was in the house and presumably still in there. It's on fire now. We don't know. We don't know. Hey, but you still got that picture of Dorian Gray.
Oh, it
Conclusion?
ain't over.
It's still not over. You did your best to unravel the mystery, but things are still missing. I know you're not going to go back and take another look.
Oh yeah, you know we are, man. That's 7 out of 12.
Somehow we are back and taking another look. This is getting out of control. I'm not getting paid any extra money for this. Wait, I did just get a trophy for something. I don't know what he did. But I do have this. Oh,
I headed
battery
off
time.
to the gallery.
Battery time. With your footsteps echoing. I don't know why it sounds like a horse hoof, but that's how your footsteps sound. In the hushed halls of the National Gallery, you head to level 2, room 31, then find the 17th painting on the left. It is to your uninitiated eyes a drab portrait of a woman by an artist you've never heard of. Still, the woman in the painting is presumably drab because she is mourning, not the time, the feeling. The painting is called Clarissa at the Crypt. Okay, okay, that's pretty nice. You memorize the name and then decide that if you're gonna be crippin', then shit, you might as well put on some dickies and start sea walking. As you've already paid the entrance fee, you might as well make the most off of it. You instantly start crip walking. You could hire a handheld device with headphones to accompany you around the gallery and show a postcard print of Xavier's portrait to the nearest gallery guide. Oh, hire the handheld device with headphones. How you hire a headphone device with headphones? Who wrote this? You'll say that too? Hire a handheld device? Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. Continue.
they give you that. It's an audio thing, like what we doing.
Is that what we doing?
Yeah,
Hmm.
well, I mean, yeah, but some reason your audio is, I mean, your book that you supposed to be
Yeah.
reading off of is different than mine.
Yeah, they give me a different book. Yeah.
Mm.
That's something it seemed like. You have encountered a news story moment. National Negro. National Negro? What's National Negro? Now, do you. Wait, what'd you choose?
I showed the postcard.
Oh, okay. You showed her the postcard to the device person. She peers at the postcard and then nods, knowledgeably. You say it. You say it. All right, thank you. Yes, that's Xavier Bolt's work. One part of the infamous triptych. Why is it infamous? Hmm. Why is it infamous? Continue. Because it's incomplete. We have one here. The portrait done by Xavier. The one painted by his brother Yardley is on the open market, and the third is unknown of. It's not even clear if it exists. Never mind where it is. If that was
Mm.
ever found. She doesn't finish the sentence, but simply lets out a low whistle. Wait, what happened?
Oh,
Whoa! Whoa! I think we went home. I
I
think that
jumped
low
the gun.
whistle, that low whistle messed him up. He just went home after that, man. You now head home to your lonely house. You find the door slightly ajar. I mean, ajar. Wait, we got back here? We in the right place?
Mm-hmm.
If that was ever found, it doesn't sound like it would make someone. No, it does sound like it would make somebody very rich. However, that's all she knows about it, so she directs you to where the original painting hangs. You set off that you can view the painting. You're gonna see the original.
Okay.
And there it is. Now, you're no art lover, but you're decidedly unimpressed by the real painting. But before you shrug your shoulders and make no sound, because when you shrug your shoulders, it don't really make a sound. unless you
That
have
dude
like
was shrugging his shoulders a lot.
some shoulder bells on or something, and stomp away. A thought pops into your head. Boy, what if there's another clue here? You can't grab the artwork and examine it thoroughly, but is there another way of scrutinizing it? Now, do you get as close as you can, unzip, and look for tiny clues in the picture? Or do you stand to the side of the painting and get a different perspective and still unzip? Which one?
Hmm.
I'm excited. I don't know. He's gonna stand. He stands on the side. Although the attendant guide is alarmed by your eccentric viewing and the unzipping of your pants, he merely edges closer, clearly not wanting you to make a scene, but this gives you time to study the portrait. However, the only thing odd that you notice is you're starting to get an erection.
Mm.
Can I help you? Oh, yes. Do you see those words? You ask and point. The guide smiles, eyeing your bulge, and is impressed. Well done. Most people can't see that, even if they've been told what to look for.
I really hope it's a woman.
I don't know what it is.
There you go.
Continue. That surprises you because he is so handsome. Now that you've seen the word talentless scrawled within the texture of the oil strokes, you can't unsee it. Somebody wrote talentless in the picture. Oh, who did this? I feel like the
I'm
brothers
glad to
Zane.
know it's a woman.
What you mean? Who
She
says woman?
said handsome.
Oh, okay.
Ain't a man ain't calling another man handsome.
Why not? Are you you trying to get
Mhm.
canceled or what's going on?
Yeah, I ain't trying to get canceled. I just say it, man.
You
Ain't
just
no,
say, I
uh,
mean, I think that could happen, and I'm fine with that, and my sponsors are okay with it too. But you have a problem with it?
do your sponsors work for the juice box, or are they the juice box?
Yes, it's clever, the guide continues. The way the light catches it at a certain angle. Presumably, it's the artist Xavier Bolt's opinion of the subject, who is almost certainly his brother Yardley. Sibling rivalry can be bad at the best of times. You throw professional jealousy into the mix, and you have a recipe for crawfish etouffee and disaster.
Hey, that don't sound too bad. Or jambalaya.
Yeah, that sounds good. Who got that?
Uh, uh,
You
Floyd's.
nod. You nod in what you hope is a
Nah, I
knowledgeable
like the
fashion.
hoe. I like that. I like your hoe well.
You nod in what you hope is a knowledgeable fashion, but this isn't really helping your search for clues. The guy finishes by remarking, by all accounts, Xavier was an arrogant fellow and a quite condescending of Yardley's work. But that isn't known. That what isn't known is the meaning of these numbers on the side of the frame. If only somebody knew what these numbers mean, like they did this before. Like I feel like they would know how to do this. If they went through this same story 3 to 4 times, I feel like they would know what the numbers are about. But I don't know, the guy said. Luckily, he mentioned that because now you spot the numbers, presumably for the first time. You quickly memorize them, and then you move on.
Did you
Continue.
notice there's music playing?
Whole time, yeah. It's very,
I just noticed it.
it's very calming.
I just noticed it.
It adds to the ambiance. Later, you return again to the picture of Dorian Gray. Okay, you got the pen. All right, you're heading to the boathouse. Okay. Yeah, we did all this.
Mm,
Huh?
okay. Okay.
You standing outside.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
You going
shit.
to the living room? Okay. All right.
Oh, we gonna do the
What room would you like to
kitchen.
search? He goes to the kitchen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we seen this. That was your color. Yellow brown was back there. That's where yellow brown came from. Okay. Okay, we did
Had
that one.
plumbing,
Wind is dead.
20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she
Fine,
draws and the
fine Sierra Mist. Mm-hmm.
okay. We're
Trimming
gonna
the
do the
legs.
library this time.
You said the well. I'm sorry.
Or Libre. We went to the Libre.
I think y'all heard what he said. I think y'all knew it was a berry that lies. Now we're gonna take Oscar Wilde. Okay. All right. That's new. You pull the ladder across to the W section, and once you've climbed them, see that there's a gap, a thick gap, in which the picture of Dorian Gray used to stand. But the gap now has something else in it. With a tremor of excitement, you reach in and extract a fragment of paper. Yoink! That's the noise
Oh.
it makes. It has to be the next clue. It only has 2 words on it. Agnes's fireplace. But surely this is a crucial find, right? You would think that. So you decide to go to sleep. But then, after you wake up, you take the pocket note that you have and exit the library. But before you can even think about your next move, you hear someone laughing outside. It's that same laugh before that I did that I can't remember. But man, you shouldn't go out there. Are you going to? Continue. You have encountered a new story moment. Agnes's hot place. What that mean?
All
Ag-
right.
Agnes's
Rag
hot
fever.
place. Your feet run towards the back of the door, and you and whoever is finding it so funny. Agnes's hot place. Hmm. Of course, you open the door. Oh, it say door this time. Last time it said legs. Yours say door or legs?
Door.
Anyway, it says so. You would continue. All right. What else we got? However, in the distance you spot. Okay, yeah, we seen that. We've seen that.
Okay. Damn, man. I'm gonna do the mausoleum again.
Okay, you gonna poke some
Lay among the
corpses?
corpse.
Oh
Uh,
damn.
I'm gonna do Xavier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That dude don't look so good. But as soon as it opens, you regret the decision. Xavier hasn't been dead that long. So the sickly scent of the guy erupts from within and fills your nostrils. Once you stop wretched, you take a closer look. Continue. Xavier's bloated with a dark mottled green skin, but it is more unusual that the way he's been positioned, with his arm and fingers bent. So he's pointing at the top of the tomb. There must be a reason for this, you figure. You're right. With a bit of prodding and poking and stroking and undulation, the entire end of the tomb swings open to reveal a hidden passageway. You could squeeze past Xavier's stanky body and into the narrow, sloping corridor, but you'd rather close the tomb up. Then you could check out one of the other tombs. I like the way they wrote stanky body. I didn't really talk like that back then. It's dank, cold, and dark. You are definitely descending deeper and deeper inside of her underground, but you concentrate on taking one step after another until you finally reach a door with a heartfelt gasp of relief. My heart! So I did that.
Yeah.
It opens and you enter a cellar. The passageway has brought you back to the house. Your first thought is that there must be something useful down there. That's what she said. But all you can find is a fishing net, which she also said. Because why you have a fishing net down there? Why you asking all these questions? Where was you at? You was fishing with some chick? That's what you was doing? That's the kind of stuff they be asking. Anyway, And to make matters worse, the connected door to the kitchen is locked, so you have no choice but to take the exit door. Once again, you are back outside, but close by is the so-called orangery, and the ornamental garden with a pond. I never liked that orange. I don't like the orangery. First of all, no oranges in there. Continue.
Oh shit.
You done that? Oh,
Yeah, but I gotta choose one of these. We're gonna go to ornamental gardens and farm. We're gonna find something now.
do the fishing net,
Uh,
cause you stuck your
uh,
penis in it the last time. Yeah.
but that's the thing. I didn't have this option with a fishing net last time.
Oh, you didn't.
So how? Yeah. So how did we get a fishing net?
Hmm.
Hmm. Seems
Hmm.
like my narrator ain't narrating.
Yeah, it didn't say it. It didn't say it. It only says you can stick your penis in it. This is a stupid idea, you tell yourself. I should use my penis. Exactly. Thank you. After all, the chances of you actually finding anything in the thick, hairy mud at the bottom of this pond are minuscule. Ask him to say it. So, no one is more surprised than you when you net snag up on something. You drag it up to the surface, and at first you can't understand what was so important about this haul. A sealed bag containing a bunch of used condoms and charcoal sticks and a dead rat skeleton. But then you notice it. The odd blackened stain on the rat's teeth. Oh my goodness, rat teeth. Someone had fed charcoal to the rat lord, and you know that charcoal itself is used in the hospital. So that can't have harmed a rat. That's true. I use charcoal to make people vomit.
Hmm.
Activated charcoal. That's what they
All
call it.
right.
That's what they call it. Write that down. The realization hits you like a sledgehammer. Oof! Charcoal is porous. A word I don't know. The sticks are full of poison. And if someone got the charcoal on their fingers and licked them, they would have absorbed the poison. Poor Yardley. Everyone thought he had cancer, but really he was being slowly murdered. This bag is evidence of a crime, which might be decades old, but Yardley Bolt deserves to have his killer in mass. What do you do next? You finna call 12 like the snitch that you are?
Wow.
You have encountered a new story moment. Bag of snitch evidence.
Into the
You in?
orange.
He going in the orangery. Yeah, we been there. Mm-hmm. 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 There's some vomit here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Chili air. Mm-hmm. You want to make an house? Okay, winning all them. Win on
Okay.
them.
Agnes was the servants' quarters, wasn't it?
You're
Yeah.
asking the wrong person.
Yeah. Yeah. It was. Damn. Was it the artist? No, it was servants' quarters. Yes. We check in that hot place.
Agnes Hot Place?
Mm-hmm.
At first you think this is just some dumb shit, but all this stuff you digging in, you find something that's hidden in there. It's wrapped in layers and layers. And you peel it off and you go, oh, a picture. It's the missing part of the triptych. This dude done found it. Signed by Yardley Boat. It's a masterpiece of charcoal work. Wow. The black lines are expertly, expertly smudged with spit. Disgusting. And although it is one of the brothers, it's not clear which one. That
Mm.
said, that said, it does have a rather arrogant sneer on his face. Hmm. You take the canvas and you start trembling with excitement.
Ooh.
In case y'all wondering, that is me trembling. But then your flesh crawls again. Remember that happened to Gerald before? And why? Why? Why it happened? He's trembling. Wait a minute.
Okay.
That's the ghost. Yeah. Yeah. You making a run for it. Yeah. Ooh, What you gonna search next?
Or the studio.
All right. So what? Yeah, I get
Uh,
that. What you doing in? What you doing standing there like that? What you handing your pants for? What you doing? What you doing? The stack of canvases seems like a good place to look for the missing piece of the triptych, but you can't take your hand out of your pants, and you only see charcoal sketches, rough and smudged. And to be honest, you're starting to get an erection. Most of the pictures are incomplete. It appears that the artist was going crazy or mentally ill and had schizophrenia and couldn't finish his job. The air gets steadily dusty, and you had enough of these feverish drawings. You leave the studio, and there's only one more room to check. You head towards the master bedroom. I thought the canvas was in there, Daryl. Why didn't you get it? There's somebody looking at
mm,
you with an arrogant sneer again. Uh oh. Uh oh. Okay. All right.
ah,
You said you found no evidence, bro. You said you failed again. Oh wait. Well, you found a bag of evidence at the barn. You found a missing part of the triptych. So what's wrong? What you miss? Let's just hope no one decides to lick it, though. Huh? Hmm. Something's still missing. What's still missing?
one more, one more.
Hmm. They're laughing at you at the academy. What's missing, though? The slave?
That's fine. Let's find that.
They didn't pay me enough to